All right, welcome to the Bearded Barbarian! All right, welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'm still new to doing this, but I've got a new video for you here. I'm doing something a little bit different than some of my other videos. This is the BAM Big Box. It is not a subscription box like the regular BAM box. It is a quarterly box that you take a look at, and you can pick if you want it, and so on and so forth. It costs about $75, somewhere in that ballpark. So it's a little more expensive. The traditional BAM box is about $30. So you can see this is more than double what you would normally get. So you're hoping to get a lot better stuff. So the bar is set a little bit higher. If you kind of get some crappy stuff in a $30 box, you're okay with that. In a $70 box, maybe you're a little bit less happy with it. So hopefully, if I open this and you see something you like, the next group that they have, I didn't order the next big BAM box because I wanted to sort of see what was in this first. So I'll wait until the next time they offer it and potentially order another one, or maybe I'll go with some others. There's a lot of great boxes out there now that can that offer a lot of really great things. So there'll be some autographs in here. There'll be, I think, a pin and so on and so forth, and hopefully some really good stuff that's worthwhile. This is the villains, the lady villains, I believe is what it's called, and it's something that I think would be really interesting. They give you sort of a general genre of what it is, but not too much specifics, because that's the fun of seeing what's inside. So what we're going to do is go ahead and open it up. I'm going to try to not look at it and sort of give you my opinion on how it turned out, and we'll go forward from there. All right, so I hope you enjoy the video. Not sure how long it'll be, but hopefully it'll be something that'll be interesting for you. As I'm opening the box, if you see something you really like, go ahead and put it in the comment in there and tell me what you like. If I say that I don't like it and you liked it, put that in the comment too, and we can agree to disagree and go forward from there. All right, so what we're going to do is, there's a bunch of paper they throw in each one of these, always. So what I'm going to do is try to find the pin first. That's usually like the smallest, the trinketiest thing. They might not have a pin in this one. Oh, I think I feel one. I think I feel a pin. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and unwrap the pin, I think. Oh! Sorry about that. I'm having a bit of a seizure here. All right, so, I feel two pins. All right, I'm going to pull one at a time here. This pin is a limited edition enamel pin. It says the Duel is designed by Brian Romero. This pin has been a limited edition of 250. Let's see who it is here. I can't really tell. It's somebody with two guns. Huh, interesting. I'll look on the card when we the cheat sheet at the end and sort of let you know what it is. Usually I can tell. This one I can't sort of tell. Maybe I'm not seeing it the right way. But anyway, it's not bad. It's not a bad pin. They usually do halfway decent pins. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. So it's okay. But I don't know who it is, so not but so good. All right, next, I got another pin. Let's see who this is. This is called the Duel as well. So we got two of the same, from the same grouping. Someone I don't know. This pin has been a limited release of 250. Okay, and this is another person shooting some double guns. It must be these are the dueling. They're dueling with each other. That would be my guess. Again, I'm not really sure. I can tell. It kind of looks like the female character in The Matrix, but I'm not sure who she's doing with. I don't want to speculate. It makes me look like a dummy. So I'll go ahead and take a look, and we'll let you know how it goes. But they're well-designed pins. They're good-sized pins. I'm starting to get a group of pins, and I don't know. I'm gonna find something to pin them on, but I don't really collect pins. So we'll see what else we can find here. All right, let's see. Got a bunch of things. There's a big thing here, and there's some other things. All right, I don't know what's in this box here, but it feels sort of boxy and bulky. I don't know, it feels like a box of checks or something. Unless somebody sent me their checks, I don't think that's what it is. All right, so what do we got here? All right, it's a box. I can't open it. All right, hold on a second here. Oh, of course, tape. More tape. All right, I think I got enough to open. No, of course not. More tape on the other side. I'm getting the hang of this knife, though. It is kind of bulky. It's cool looking, but it's kind of bulky. All right. They've got it on all four corners to make the Barbarian mad. All right, I think I got it this time. If not, I'm going to throw it. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, looks like we've got, ooh! All right, we've got some sort of knife. It says, ask your local knife retailers, M-Tech Knives. So it's a knife. Hey, I used a knife to open a knife. How about that? This might be our new knife for opening mystery boxes. There's no telling. Let me see if I can pull this out without cutting myself. All right, how's this go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is what they gave me, a knife. Okay, it looks like, I'm not sure if it's, yeah, it's a belt loop where you can slide that down in your belt and you can stick this knife down in there. It's very sharp. It's not a toy. Okay, this is definitely not a toy for children. This would be something for adults to put on their belt and intimidate others with, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to put it on my belt. But it is very cool. Maybe I'll try using this going forward. It's very handy and very sharp and might make it easier to open some of our mystery boxes. So a handy tool. How about that? I don't know what it has to do with this particular thing, but it's interesting. It's interesting. It doesn't look like a cheap item either. So at least it's not a cheaply made something. All right, we've got some other stuff in here. Feels like there's some art prints and various things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull them off one at a time. I don't know what they are or anything like that. So is it right side up here? Am I right side up? All right, so this is an 11 by 14, has been hand-signed by Cassandra Peterson, who is known for her character Elvira. Oh, it was signed during a private signing of band, Big Box, and guaranteed to be authentic. So it's Elvira. How about that? Can you see that in the camera? Yeah, I remember back in the olden days when you know, I'm kind of an old man, when they had a lot of these old B movies, horror movies around Halloween, and she would always be on there, and she actually was in a couple of B movies herself doing those type of things. But I always enjoyed her for a variety of reasons. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to move on from that. But that's great. That is a really cool thing. I will autograph. I will hang it up in my my man cave here, and try not to. I'll avert the children's eyes when they come by. All right, so very cool. That's very, very cool. All right, so let's see what else we got here. All right. More paper. They put a lot of paper in there. Okay, let's see what we got next. We got another item. Not sure if it's autographed or not. A certificate. Is it upside down or right side up? Right side up. It's upside down. Okay. All right. Certificate of authenticity. I'm sorry. I have to turn it a little bit to read it. This art print is from Fan Art Tilted, titled, The Bride. It has been hand signed by the artist Oscar Van for BAM Big Box and guaranteed to be authentic. Oh, okay. It's looks like I'm not sure where the autograph is. It says it was autographed? You see an autograph? I don't see. Oh, maybe it's not autographed. It's just a limited edition. Yeah, okay. It's just limited edition. I'm sorry. I thought it was autographed. It is limited to 250. So it's the Bride of Frankenstein. Okay, I don't know if people are into horror movies or something like that, but this is the Bride of Frankenstein. It's cool. It's a cool picture. I actually have a couple monster posters in my man cave here. One of them is King Kong. So this is cool. I'll have to see if I can find a place for this and get it hung up. But that's kind of a neat one. It is limited to 250, and this is number 39, in case people are interested. All right, next. I'm not sure if that's it. Okay, that is everything. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cheat sheet. This is what the cheat sheet looks like, and we'll just get a little bit of information here. Okay, there were two different Elviras. There was mine and there was another one. It's impossible to have Divas of the Dark, which was the name of the box. I apologize for saying what it was. Without the head diva herself. We are proud to welcome Elvira in our first Big Bam Box Horror Edition. Okay? So that's what it is. It was this one, it was that one, and then there's another one of like her in a movie theater. Both of them are cool. I like the one we got, though. That was good. Fan art pin. This one had to feature two divas, and they're at the top of our badass list, featuring Underworld and Resident Evil. So they were Resident Evil and Underworld. Okay, so I was wrong. It wasn't Matrix. Ignore what I said. And then the next one is 11 by 14 Bride of Frankenstein. It brought to us by artist Oscar Van. Of course, we had to include her. And then the last thing, it says movie-inspired weapon. We knew we wanted a weapon in this box. That there are a few different props. We kicked back and forth, but ultimately settled on an actual weapon. This is not a prop. The blade is sharp. It is sharp. I was trying to be very careful. This is a karambit that shows up in Resident Evil and Underworld. Okay, so it's not a prop. but it's mimics those particular weapons that you'd find in Underworld and Resident Evil. I've never really gotten into Resident Evil, but Underworld I did see and is a great movie. I really enjoyed it. So that's the BAM Big Box. I hope you liked it. Give me a shout out, whatever item you liked. Did you like Bride of Frankenstein, or did you like Elvira? Did you like the pins? This particular item is a very high quality item. Again, it's not a prop. It's a real type of weapon, so you have to be real careful with that. So, but yeah, that was cool. Personally, I liked Elvira. I thought Elvira was the coolest item in there. The other things, the pins were okay. Again, I'm not into pins, but they're going to throw them in all these boxes, so sort of filler in some people's case, but some people really like the pins. And then this one was okay, but again, I'm not a huge fan of that one. So Elvira was cool, and that was cool. So, I mean, if you're talking about value, I don't know if the value's here or not. This might be a $20 item, and this maybe is probably a $25 item, and then maybe a $10 item, so you're talking 35 and... yeah, 60, and then these are probably... so it's probably close to 70. I don't know, maybe 65. But it's still cool stuff. I would probably order another one, depending on what the name of the box is, and just sort of, keep an eye out for that. So it's something that sounds like something you would like, go for one of those, and then skip some of the ones that sound maybe something you wouldn't be interested in. But keep an eye out. BAM is a great company. I really enjoy. I'm a subscriber to the regular pop culture box, and I'll probably look out for this one. There are other boxes out there that I'll try to review as well. Thank you for joining my channel. Put a comment down below if you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't like the video. If you didn't like the items, give a thumbs down and say, I wouldn't order a BAM box, or I would, or whatever. And then, we can go forward from there. I always try to respond to the comments, good, bad, or indifferent. And we'll go from there. Thank you again for everything. Look out, and bye from the Bearded Barbarian. I'm out.